What is the chainPORT Digital Playbook? chainPORT Digital Playbook is an interactive publication which is created by the chainPORT working group members, being Port of Hamburg, Port of Barcelona, Port of Los Angeles, Port of Antwerp, and Port of Montreal. chainPORT is an organization and initiative of a network of port authorities around the globe, which are aiming at exchanging their experiences and also to align their agenda in order to cope with the globalization challenges. And the chainPORT Playbook is an interactive tool for senior management of the port authorities and a guideline to help them to cope with the crisis situation like COVID pandemic, where we are facing this year. And this should help them to create their own digital roadmap using simple management framework and also easy and simple management steps. The playbook is created by these 5 members that I just told you. Why we have created that? Since we have faced the pandemic of COVID since March this year, we have done a lot of roundtables, a lot of exchanges, how digital solutions could help us to leverage our organization and our port ecosystem to be more resilient to the pandemic crises. And the crisis which we are facing now, probably it will not be the last one. But that's why this playbook should help not only our organizations and our chainPORT network as a partners to cope with this crisis easily, but also we would like to share this knowledge to other organizations and port stakeholders around the world. We have created this chainPORT playbook using the collections of different best practices, and these best practices are coming from the chainPORT member and the partners. And these best practices have been already implemented in our organization, and we have done some evaluation on these measures that we know that it works and also created values to your port ecosystems. The best practices has been categorized in two clusters. The first one is about protecting the workforce, and another one is protecting the supply chain. In the protecting the workforce, the focuses of the measures lies at your internal organizations. For example, how you could really organize your virtual meeting more efficiently, how you could use, for example, the virtual realities as a new instrument, giving a better human touch when you are holding digital event. In the protected supply chain, you will experience also the best practices where we introduce the measures, how the fast-track innovation of implementing, for example, the artificial intelligence or other technologies helping your organization conducting your services to the port community in the digital way. And these digital solutions help you to realize what are the opportunities out there when you are creating your own roadmap to fit to your organization. The playbook is structured in 4 phases. The first phase is we have done some pre-analysis on the SWOT so that you can take it and then you can adapt it to your organization. In the second phase, you can use the best practices that we provided in our playbook, and you can really click around in the playbook and also get the external contents which is linked to the playbook. And then you can select yourself which kind of best practices that you would like to to use for your organization. Then you can create your own definition of your strategy and your objectives so that you can leverage your organization to the next level of digital transformation. Last but not least, matching these defined objectives and your best practices that you have selected from the playbook, or you can add some other measures that you know and would like to implement to your organization and bring it into your own roadmap. That are the very easily 4 phases that you could apply for your organization. And if you would like to know more about chainPORT Digital Playbook on leveraging a digital solution to the crisis management, you can go to our website on the chainPORT, and then in case of that you have more further questions, you can easily contact us on the given contact details. Thank you.